Today, I am going to show you 3 specific points that will help you fall asleep faster and sleep through the night. This is especially helpful for those of you who frequently wake up to use the bathroom. These exercises are so simple that you can do them right now, right in your bed before you go to sleep. Let's get straight to it. Our first destination on this roadmap to better sleep is a point known in traditional Chinese medicine as Ki-3 or kidney 3. Now, why start with the kidney? In Eastern medicine, the kidneys are considered the powerhouse of your energy. As we age, our kidney energy, or qi, naturally depletes. This energy is deeply connected to our vitality, our lower back health, and yes, our ability to sleep through the night without waking up to use the bathroom. When we stimulate this point, we are essentially sending a signal to the body to nourish that deep energy reserve and calm the nervous system. Let's find it together. I want you to look at the inside of your ankle. Find that big bony bump on the inner side. That's your medial malleus. Now find your Achilles tendon. That's the thick cord at the back of your heel. Point Ki-3 is located right in the hollow space deeply between that ankle bone and the Achilles tendon. Take your thumb and slide it off the ankle bone toward the back of your heel. You should fall into a little depression or a valley. That is the spot. Once you have found it, I want you to apply steady pressure. You aren't trying to drill a hole in your ankle, but you want to be firm enough to feel a dull ache or a heavy sensation. That sensation is good. It means you are activating the point. Let's massage this together for about 60 seconds. You can use a circular motion or just press and hold. Close your eyes for a second while you do this. Breathe in and breathe out. By working on Ki-3, you are helping to anchor your energy. Think of it like this. During the day, our energy is up in our heads, thinking, worrying, planning. To sleep, we need to draw that energy down. We need to ground it. Ki-3 is the anchor. It pulls that frantic energy down to your feet, calming the mind and strengthening the kidney function, which directly helps regulate urination. If you have chronic lower back pain or cold feet, this point is also a miracle worker for those issues. Keep rubbing nice slow circles. You might feel the area getting a little warmer. That is increased circulation, and it's exactly what we want. Okay. Gently release that point. Shake your hands out a little bit. You're doing great. Point 2, SP6, spleen 6. We are moving on to our second point. It is incredibly powerful for men as well, especially for prostate health and urinary control. This point is called SP6 or spleen 6. But before I show you exactly where to find this treasure, I have a small favor to ask. If you are finding this helpful so far, please take a split second to hit that like button below the video. It really helps our channel reach more people who are struggling with their sleep just like you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right, back to SP6. To find this point, we are going to stay on the inside of the leg, just above where we were for the first point. Take your hand and place your 4 fingers, index, middle, ring, and pinky, flat against the inside of your leg, resting your pinky right on top of that inner ankle bone we touched earlier. The point SP6 is located right above your index finger, just behind the shin bone. So it's about a hand width up from your inner ankle, tucked right against the back edge of the tibia bone. If you press there, it might feel a little tender. In fact, for many people, this is a very sensitive spot. That sensitivity is a sign that your body really needs this work. Now, let's begin the massage. Use your thumb again. Press in and apply a circular massage. Because this point can be tender, start gently. While you are massaging this, let me explain the why simply. As we get older, our body's ability to manage fluids changes. Sometimes fluids get stuck in the lower body or our digestion gets sluggish. SP6 helps to harmonize digestion and fluid metabolism. When your digestion is calm and your fluids are being processed correctly, your body doesn't feel the urgent need to wake you up at 3 a.m. It is also fantastic for insomnia related to anxiety. If you are the type of person who lays in bed and worries about the future or replays the past, SP6 is your off switch. It calms the mind and settles the heart. Let's do another 10 seconds here. Deep breath in, feel the tension leaving your legs, and breath out. We have worked on 2 powerful points, and we have one more specific point left, the last but not least one. But before we get there, we need to do something very practical. We need to massage the calf muscles. Now, you might be thinking, what does my calf muscle have to do with my bladder? The answer is everything. You see, during the day when we're sitting or standing, gravity pulls fluid down into our legs. If you've ever noticed your ankles looking a bit puffy or swollen in the evening, that is exactly what I'm talking about. This is called edema. Here's the problem. When you lie down to sleep, your legs are finally on the same level as your kidneys. All that fluid that was stuck in your calves flows back into your bloodstream, and your kidneys say, "Oh, look, water. Let's process it." And boom, your bladder fills up and you wake up. So we are going to manually help pump that fluid out before we sleep. I want you to use both hands. Wrap them around your calf muscle. We are going to use a squeezing, kneading motion. Start down low near the Achilles tendon and work your way up toward the knee. Think of it like squeezing a tube of toothpaste. You're trying to push the fluid up out of the lower leg and back into circulation. Squeeze, release, move up. Squeeze, release, move up. Make sure you're getting the back of the calf, the big gastrocnemius muscle, but also the sides. It should feel really good, like a relief. Let's switch legs. If you're doing one leg at a time, swap now. Start at the ankle, squeeze, and push up toward the knee. By doing this, you are manually activating the muscle pump. Usually walking does this for us, but a manual massage is a great way to clear out that stagnation at the end of the day. This is one of the most effective mechanical ways to reduce nocturia. We aren't just relying on energy points here, we're using basic physics to help our bodies. Do this for about a minute on each leg. If you find a tight knot or a trigger point in the muscle, pause there and hold it for a few seconds until it releases. Tight calves can also cause leg cramps at night, so this massage is doing double duty, preventing cramps and preventing bathroom trips. Excellent! Your legs should feel a little lighter, maybe a little tingly. That's fresh blood flow. Now that our legs are warmed up and the fluid is moving, we are ready for our third and final acupressure point. This is arguably the most famous point in the entire body. It is called ST36 or stomach 36. In Asia, it is often called the point of longevity or the point of 100 diseases because it is believed to treat almost everything. To massage this point effectively, we need to change our position slightly. I want you to sit comfortably with your knees bent in front of you. You can sit on a chair if that's easier, or just stay on your bed with your feet flat on the mattress and knees pointing up. Let's find this magic button. It can be a little tricky, so follow me closely. Step 1, find your kneecap. That's the patella. Step 2, slide your fingers down the front of your leg until you feel a small bump on the shin bone just below the kneecap. That is called the tibial tuberosity. Step 3, from that bump, move your fingers 1 finger width to the outside of your leg. You should land in a muscle belly right there. If you move your foot up and down, you will feel this muscle popping under your finger. That is the spot. Another easy way to find it? Place your hand over your kneecap so your palm is cupping the knee. Spread your fingers naturally. The tip of your ring finger should land right on the spot. This is a robust point. It can take a bit more pressure than the ankle points. Use your thumb or your middle finger. Press in and rotate. Why is this point critical for sleep in seniors? As we age, our digestive fire tends to get weaker. When our digestion is weak, our body struggles to produce enough blood and energy to nourish the heart and mind for sleep. Stimulating ST36 builds that energy. It boosts the immune system, strengthens the legs so you're less prone to falls, and harmonizes the stomach. If you ever eat a meal and feel bloated or heavy afterwards, or if you have a grumbling stomach when you try to sleep, this is the point to fix it. A calm stomach equals a calm mind. Massage this for about a minute. Also, purely from a muscular standpoint, this muscle, the tibialis anterior, works hard every time you lift your foot to take a step. Relaxing it helps prevent those nasty nighttime shin cramps and foot drop. Okay, gently release. Give your legs a little rub. You've done the hard work. Now it's time to stretch and relax. To lock in all of these benefits and make sure our physical body is as relaxed as our energy system, we are going to do a very gentle stretch. This is the knee to chest stretch. This exercise is wonderful for the lower back. A lot of sleep disruption comes from physical discomfort, a stiff back or aching hips that wake you up when you try to roll over. This stretch helps to decompress the spine and release the tension you've been carrying around all day. Here's how we do it. I want you to lie flat on your back. If you need a small pillow under your head for comfort, that is absolutely fine. Extend both legs straight out. Now slowly bring your right knee up toward your chest. Here's a pro